So last year was my first time at the Self-Employment in the Arts conference. I was their first student MC, which was a great opportunity, and then I guess they liked me, so this year they invited me back to do it again and also be a keynote speaker. The biggest lesson I learned from SEA would probably be that everyone has a different path to kind of get where they're going, but the one thing they all have in common is that they took a lot of small steps to get there. And so my favorite thing when I'm talking to someone that's done really cool things is to kind of find out how they get started, what their first few things were, what they were doing for free, what mistakes they made when they had no idea what they were doing. And it's really cool to see that one thing that everybody has in common is they all had those first few stumbles, first few kind of risky moves that they made to get where they are. And so I guess just taking action would be the biggest lesson. I started off as more of an entrepreneur. I was interested in the tech space, working on different software projects and trying to be independent in that route because I was always interested in being my own boss and doing my own work. But it wasn't actually until last year that I started thinking about entrepreneurship in the frame of art. Because I had been speaking, I'd been kind of performing, doing comedy, these kinds of things as hobbies and just like extracurriculars, and always keeping it separate from my career path. And just after being the MC last year at SEA, I kind of thought about how I can start intertwining that with my business. What I'd say makes me an artist, or what makes any of us at the SEA conference artists, is that we like to share. I feel like there's two kinds of people. There's creators and consumers. And everyone creates and consumes, but artists are the ones that really love to create. They love to share, they love to tell stories, and for me, that's really all art is. It's expressing ideas, expressing thoughts, and if you can do that and you can do it in a way that really resonates with other people, then that's art to me.
The great thing Sonny's done is take advantage of opportunities and resources available to him as a student entrepreneur in Chicago. Things like the entrepreneurship centers here, the mentors here, the problems being solved, being able to take all of that and use it to his advantage as an entrepreneur. Sonny's often giving talks. He gave a TED Talk last year. He gave a keynote at this Self-Employment in the Arts Week. He's always just talking to students and giving advice to them. If they're interested in pursuing their ideas, he's definitely pushing them to go for it.
I have a tremendous mentor at Illinois Tech whose name is Nick Rokop. He's my entrepreneurship professor, and he was actually the one that informed me that SEA was looking for a student MC. And so I first came here to be a speaker, and I thought of myself as a speaker for a conference of artists. And it was through that experience that I realized that, hey, I'm not just here presenting for artists, I'm part of the community.